In this demonstration, I'm going to show you how to add a new column to one of the existing tabs built into the Sage SalesLogix web client. So here we are in an account called Abbott Limited, and the detail view is visible at the top of the screen, and then on the bottom half we've actually got the Contacts tab highlighted, and we're looking at all the contact records that are linked to Abbott Limited. But what I've decided is I want to see their email address in this listing or grid view also, and I'd like it to appear next to the title and between the title and the city field. So what we'll do is open up the Application Architect and go into the Sage SalesLogix folders under the Portal Manager, and we'll go into Pages and double click on the Account Details form. And now you see a listing of all the different components, the tabs and views that make up the account area, and we're going to choose the Account Contacts, which is that tab we want to modify, and then we'll choose Edit over here on the right side. And now if I highlight the form elements, and this particular grouping is the columns and fields that are currently visible. So if I drag this down, you can see that going from left to right we have name, primary phone, title, city, state, type, and department, just as you see them across the screen in the Architect. So now what we'll do is we'll turn on the Properties view, which allows me to make edits to that, and I'm going to highlight Columns and choose the ellipse to bring up the Collection Editor screen for this particular tab, and I'm going to add the email column and move it up next to title. And now I'm going to give it a column heading, and email makes sense. And the data field we're going to bind that to is chosen next, and there it is in the email in the contact table. And I also want to make that field sortable, so I'll change that to true if I want to reorder by email and choose OK. Now I save my changes, and as you can see, the email field has been added right here in the center of that listing. And now I have to build the web interfaces, which takes just a second. And the next step is to build the web platform, so I'll click on that icon. And now that the build is complete, we'll go ahead and open up the Deployment Explorer, open up the core portals, choose the SLX client, and go ahead and deploy that out to my production site. And as you can see, it's reporting that the deployment was completed successfully. So now we'll go ahead and log back in to the web client. We'll go back to the Accounts view. And as you can see now on the Contacts tab, the email for each of the contacts is now listed. And I have the ability to sort that column based on the email address. And I can also click on one of these addresses, which is a hyperlink, and have it automatically create an Outlook email for me, already addressed and ready to go. So that's a brief demonstration of how to modify and add a new column to the existing tabs built into the Sage SalesLogix web client. Thanks for watching.